Hi, I'm Jane, and it's such a pleasure and joy to be here today. I'm so grateful to be talking with you today. On behalf of Pacific Arts Movement, I'm a board member there, and I do some entertainment reporting on my own. And so thank you so much for having me today. 정말 감사합니다.
네. Pacific Arts Movement는 우리가 알고 있기로는 옛날에는 사다프라고 해가지고 샌디에이고 에이시안 필름 페스티벌 그랬죠?
네네.
그거가 이제 거기 재단 이름이 Pacific Arts Movement예요. 거기에 이제 본 멤버로 일하고 계십니다.
보ard member는 이제 한 2달 됐는데요. 이제 한 2010년에는 제가 인턴이었어요. 네, 그래서 그때 같이 페스티벌에서 처음 뵈서 이제
맞아요.
같이 article도 쓰고 그렇게 하셨는데 이제 어떻게 해서 다시 festival I started to go back and I ended up having a kid and spent a lot of time. I went to grad school and did different things, lived in Tokyo, and then I came back and then COVID, and then I just realized I want to get back into the arts sphere, and I've always loved 샌디에이고 Asian Film Festival, and so I started to get involved again, and then they asked me to be a board member, so I was super grateful for that. It's been so much fun, and this year is the 25th anniversary of the organization, so we have a lot of things prepared, and we're going to have a big gala, and we would love to have you there, just because it's just such a monumental a milestone, and I think that having a celebration for it and seeing where AA, NHPI, and Asian American, the movement towards the arts and what we're doing and how we're excelling in everything in the arts has just been so inspiring. And Pacific Arts Movement has been doing this for longer than it's been in the mainstream, I think, as far as our ability to see people like Stephen Yeun, Michelle Yeoh, just killing it out there. And we've just been kind of quietly doing a lot of the work behind the scenes to continue to propel the arts forward. So I'm happy to celebrate it and to be part of it.
네, 이번 올해가 25년이라는 거죠?
네.
2024년. 25주년에 관련된 스페셜한 이벤트들을 많이 만들어 놓으셨나요?
네, I think 항상 throughout the year we're always having partnerships with other festivals, and we're partnering with all kinds of we're always creating our own programs like Real Voices, allowing filmmakers who otherwise wouldn't have the resources to create their own film and to showcase it at the 샌디에이고 Asian Film Festival. We always have those events year-round, but this is the first time I think in a long time that we'll have a really wonderful gala to just really have glamour and sexiness and fun and just everyone dressed up to celebrate the accomplishments that our community have collectively made. So I think there's going to be a lot, but we're still working on all of it. I'm actually the gala coordinator, so we're looking at venues, creating product sponsorships, and starting press for it. So
그렇군요. 지금까지 아직 지금 준비 중이시겠지만 지금까지 참여하겠다고 하는 영화계 인사들이 있나요? 유명한 사람들이?
So the wonderful thing is that because the Asian American art community has really advanced over the last few years, and we've really shown what we can do. So many of these actors who we used to be able to contact no problem 20 years ago are in such high demand. So it's really difficult to try and ascertain, their availability, but we are going to try, and we're going to try and bring as much influence to the gala as possible. Believe me, I've been calling, I've been emailing, I've been just begging, please. So we're definitely going to try. I would love. Greta Lee is she's such an inspiration, and right now, with Past Lives, her movie, she has been throughout the award season really celebrated, and it would be an honor to have her. So Greta, if you're listening, you're watching, I know your dad lives in LA, and so our dads know each other. If you could come, I would love it. But yeah, just people like Greta Lee, that would be amazing. So we're really gonna work on it.
그러게요. 얼마 전에 비프가 에미상 타고 그랬잖아요. 그래서 아시안 아메리칸 그 액터들 또는 무비 메이커들이 되게 유명해져가지고 이제는 만나기 힘들 것 같아. 옛날에는 또 존나 뭐 스티븐 연 내가 봤었던 것 같거든요. 네. 또 요즘에는 부르기가 굉장히 비싼 몸이 됐을 것 같은데.
하고 어떻게 보면 그게 좋은 거죠. 근데 우리가 이제 그 사람들한테 전하고 싶으면 되게 힘들어요.
그래서 유명한 사람이 오는 것과 또 별개로 또 그 에시안 필름 페스티벌이 25년을 이렇게 굳건하게 이렇게 크게 성장하면서 굉장히 되게 좀 알아주는 영화제가 되지 않았나요? 에시안 필름 페스티벌로는.
네, 샌디에이고 Asian Film Festival is the largest showcase of Asian cinema in the Western United States. So 진짜 impressive한 festival, and each film is carefully selected and curated, and we don't just accept every film. It really has to be compelling art, and there's very, very, I think, very strict standards, but that's also why it's maintained its integrity and its ability to continue to be the wonderful festival that it is. So yeah, it's been around a while. It's done great for a while, but it was, quiet for a little bit there because of COVID and all these different things. But this past 24th one, we just had it in November, I think we all felt a lot of resurgence of energy and excitement toward it. And so we want to build on that momentum and create the most wonderful 25th silver anniversary event for 샌디에이고 Asian Film Festival.
그때 특히 파운더가 코리안 아메리칸이어서 저희가 되게 자랑스럽게 여기는 부분들이기도 해요.
네, 루이앤 킴 진짜 대단하신 분이고 진짜 저한테 멘토예요.
요즘에는 무슨 아줌마 EXP를 춤추고 돌아다니는
그런 것도 하시고 항상 뭐 호스팅도 하시고 yoga, she teaches yoga. But 이번에 이 film festival도 gala 저랑 같이 플랜 할 거예요. So 되게 meaningful 하죠. 파운더랑 같이 하니까.
네, 그렇군요. 그 이번 커뮤니티에 있는 샌디에이고 아시안 필름 페스티벌인데 커뮤니티에서 보통 영화제를 하면 부산 영화제랄지 LA 영화제랄지 가면은 레드 카펫에서 유명한 사람들을 볼 수 있구나 하는 그 외에 커뮤니티 사람들이 즐길 수 있고 영화제를 즐길 수 있는 방법은 뭐가 있을까요?
It's actually really, I think it's pretty accessible. 꼭 그 레드 카펫은 그냥 한 번 그 갤러 때만 하는 거고요. 주로 사람들이 페스티벌 갈 때 영화를 보러 가는 거거든요. So they go and they either are, members of Pacific Arts Movement, or they purchase individual tickets, or they go as a group. This past film festival, we had some people watch 20, 30 films during, 11 days they are that committed and dedicated to continuing to absorb and explore and learn. So it's really 진짜 일반 사람, like we're just normal, everyday people who love art and film go and watch like 샌디에이고 Asian Film Festival films. And so, and we're really, that's how it all started, and we're just keeping it that way. And I don't think that should ever change. I think that just the exciting parts of it that I like, especially, I love the films too, but the gala and things like that is because it's such a special event of 25 years. But it really is for everyone to just go and enjoy films and to support the arts. That's all it is. Yeah.
그러니까 그 이벤트를 만드는 사람 입장에서는 25주년이 굉장히 의미가 있지만 우리 커뮤니티 입장에서는 그 25주년을 어떻게 색다르게 또 인조이할 수 있을까 하는 질문인데요. 지금도 계속 받고 계시죠? 그 참가하려는 영화
submission?
네.
Like film?
네.
Oh, all the time. Yes,
네.
film submissions are coming all the
그러니까
time.
25주년이니까 조금 더 스페셜한 영화를 볼 수 있을 것이야 라는 그런 기대가 있는지
You know, I will have to ask about that. We have an artistic director who is a professor, and he basically helps select all the films. So I wonder what his strategy is for the 25th year. Like this past year, you know, we had Quiz Lady, which Sandra Oh, Aquafina were in, and the director Jessica Yu came to our film festival. And so, you know, I think even when it's not the 25th, we really have special moments like that. And so I think this year, you know, we'll definitely try to have even more of those. But I think that's always kind of been, there's a lot of love and goodwill towards 샌디에이고 Film Festival, regardless of, you know, maybe not everyone knows Pacific Arts Movement, but I think people genuinely see the quality behind it. So this year, hopefully we'll have even more, you know, notable people come. But at the core of it, I think we really care about just showcasing really great films. And then people just coming to enjoy it. And yeah.
네. 그리고 개인적인 경험이지만, 필름 페스티벌 할 때 영화를 보러 가면은 거기에 감독님도 오시고 가끔 가다가 연기하신 분도 오시고 또 그렇게 영화가 끝난 다음에 영화 보고 관객 입장에서 그냥 나오는 게 아니라 그 비하인드 스토리랄지 어떤 의미가 있는지 이런 대화할 수 있는 채널이 있다는 게 되게 좋았어요. 이번에도 마찬가지겠죠?
네, 그러기 바라고요. Especially the big films, they always have the director, the producers at Spring Showcase last year. So Spring Showcase is the one that we have in April, which is kind of like a miniature version of the film festival. And please come to that too.
봄에 하는 거예요?
네, 봄에 하는 거예요. 네, 그때
원래는
네.
11월달? 10월달?
원래 11월 달에는 Fall Festival, 그 film festival이고요. 4월 달쯤에 항상 그 Spring Showcase를 해요. 그래서 작년에 Spring Showcase and the closing night film was called Jamujaya, and it was directed by Justin Chun, and he was recently at the Busan International Film Festival too. But you know, he sent his producers. He lives in Hawaii, so it's a little bit challenging to come out here, but his producers came and talked about the film at a Q&A after the screening. So those interactive experiences are really what make it special. Instead of, like you said, 그냥 영화 보고 그냥 나가는 게 아니고요. 진짜로 그 어떤 behind the scenes, like we learned in that screening, that Q&A, that they watched their own film, I think over 100 times just to edit one scene. Like 그렇게까지 like so thorough, like meticulous. 그런 게 참 interesting 하거든요. 그냥 보고 나서 like 그 장면 되게 쿨했다. 근데 진짜 그 뒤에서 그 visual effects and everything 그게 얼마나 시간이 걸리고 얼마나 생각이 you know how much thought it took is really interesting to me for sure as a film viewer. And so yeah, we'll definitely have Q&As. We're hoping to have some kind of workshops with filmmakers and with directors and actors so they can brainstorm and have new ideas and new projects burst from being at 샌디에이고 Film Festival this year. So we have a lot of things in the works. We're just fine-tuning everything. But we'll be working hard this year to complete it.
그 아시안 필름 페스티벌이라고 해가지고 반드시 만드는 사람들이 아시안이나 그렇지는 않은 것 같아요, 보니까.
네, it doesn't have, I mean, you don't have to be an Asian filmmaker to make the film, but I think there has to be definitely like Asian elements. I don't know, I'm not quite sure the exact, standards that we have. I'm sure there's
주제가 아시안을 다뤘거나 아니면 보기에는 third generation인데 위로 에이시안이 있어서 감독이 스페셜리 grandmother에 대한 어떤 메모리를 가지고 만들었구나 그런 것도 다 속하더라고요. 그래서 되게 버라이어티한 것 같아요. 그냥 우리가 생각하면 인디안이 영화로 되게 유명하니까 인도 영화나 한국 영화, 일본 영화 이렇게만 생각했는데 가서 보니까 진짜 좀 레인지가 되게 방대하고 되게 많은 영화들을 경험할 수가 있던 것 같아요. 네. 보통 160편 정도 나오죠? 네,
진짜
저도 너무 많이 알고 있어요.
진짜 너무 it's great. So I think there are many ways that 샌디에이고 Asian Film Festival, and I want to say Pacific Arts Movement, because we want to wrap around not just film, but food and other elements of culture that we really want to galvanize the community and to our organization to go just beyond film as well. Although film is such an important tool and an important conduit in our society, we have Chew the Scene, we have community spotlights on different restaurants, especially in Convoy Asian Cultural District. We have, like, for example, next week we have something called Convoy Stories, and it's like a community social event. Mm-hmm. So you arrive and an expert is going to explain the history of Convoy to us. And then we end at Cross Street Chicken and Beer, and we enjoy food together, and we continue to discuss, our culture and how we're going to continue to advance the Asian American experience and the culture forward. So that's all related to Pacific Arts Movement. It's presented by our organization. So throughout the year, there's always events like that. We've partnered with the San Diego Arab Film Festival. We're doing a screening next week, right? We have a screening at MOPA in a couple of weeks for a Korean film called Peppermint Candy. It's from 1999.
I heard that.
Yeah, so we're not just a film festival. We are an organization that wants to continue to advance the mission of what we've been doing for years.